Good morning. It's now normal morning time, 8:20. I'm an early riser sometimes, as you all know. We're gonna do one thing in this update, and that's compare the Canadian with the European. Um, so let's take a look at our Canadian first, because I like this the better out of the models. So taking a look, we're gonna go to August temps, September temps, October temps, November temps, December temps coming into winter, January temps, February temps, and March temps. So taking a look at a season as a whole, it looks like this for winter. Let's compare that with the European for winter so we can kind of get a side-by-side comparison here. I think that's always good to analyze that way. I think that's one of the better ways, in my opinion. So let's take a look. That's the Canadian. We're going to do the European now. Seasonal. We're going to look at our temperatures. Seasonal for 2 meter air temperatures, surface temperatures for the winter. And here we go. And not much difference. I mean, yeah, there's differences, but the Jamstack, the Euro, the Canadian, and the Euro now finally catching on, as I said it would. But the point is, that's coming into alignment with the major models. I would say 90% of the major models are predicting this, which is cold in a great portion of the USA. Now, of course, it's intensified and centralized and amplified in the southeast and the southern states, but there is cold extending in the Canadian all the way up to the Great Lakes and the Northern Plains and the Midwest. So again, I think it's going to be a Midwest winter. We'll get into that in a second, but let's compare first. So here we have our Euro, Canadian. There's similarities definitely there. Um, let's take a look at our precip comparison now. Going to do our seasonal for winter off the Canadian. Again, you can clearly see our subtropical jet there. We're going to do a Euro precip seasonal for winter. Again, comparing the both, here's the subjet off the Euro. Again, the Canadian, they both signify that subtropical jet stream. There's little variances there here and there, but you can get the overall gist, the picture, the generality of each of the models, what they're all aligning with as one. Let's take a look at, okay, we did temps, precip. Let's do our pressure patterns. Again, I want to stick to 500 millibars for now. Seasonal off the Euro. For winter as a whole, December, January, and February, looks like this. Let's look at the Canadian now. Pressure, upper air heights rather, seasonal 500. Again, very similar. I've never had it easier for a forecast. One, I put the work in, but two, it's easy because all the models are coming into agreement, alignment with each other, which is great. It's like killing two birds with one stone. Sorry for the bird reference if you're an animal lover, but you get what I'm saying. Okay, so everything's falling in line. These models are similar in precip, temps, and 500 millibar pattern. So we're kind of getting an idea of winter. With that being said, I'm kind of going to conclude there. This is very to the point, to the T accurate. And so I will close with a few things. The Jamstick is also on board. And the second thing is we still have, what is it, August, September, October, November. We still have 4 months to winter. So obviously things can change. So we want to monitor that, but we want to monitor above all the overall trend. And right now, things have been trending ever since May and June, colder and colder and colder, snowier, 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 and more consistency with them. So with that being said, we compare the Canadian and the European model in this update. And with that, we will close. Thank you all for watching Tyler's World of Weather. Have a great Thursday, rest of your day. And may God bless your day. And I hope you have a great one. Thanks for watching.